Hello guys, and welcome to another David Simulator. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing this 3/8 ratchet, and I'm also going to be unboxing this impact wrench right here. So the idea here is, if you're looking for something like this, you're going to buy it without no battery or the charger. So what is the most efficient way of going about it to where you could save money, get a little more for your money, get a charger, battery, and get a free tool that comes basically in the box. So let me explain this, okay? Both of these items that you're looking at, $200 total. You don't have to get them together to get $200, type of price. You could pick up something else. This just happens to be what I picked up at Lowe's, and I kind of thought, you know what? This is a very good deal. So what I really wanted was a 3/8 type of 3/8 inch ratchet. Okay, this is what I wanted to get into tight spaces. I wanted something that's a little bit more extended. If you watched my previous video with me buying a Milwaukee type of ratchet, then you will see I spent $450 on the tool with 3 batteries and a charger. And actually one of those batteries is free. So technically I would have spent a little bit over $500 if I would have actually paid for that battery. And in this video, I want to tell you that now I could have, like 1 battery, 1 charger, 2 tools, and basically just pay $200, when Milwaukee was just $200 for a tool itself. Did not come with a battery, did not come with a charger. So let's make a little comparison, okay? Versus Milwaukee. I don't have Milwaukee here, but I had it in the last video. I'll probably put it up on the screen somewhere. So first of all, both of them are brushless. The Milwaukee is brushless and this is brushless, meaning that it will actually save battery life. You could probably get 2 times more battery life out of the battery you have plugged in. All right, second of all, both of them have a 5-year warranty. So that's actually very important. Third of all, the way I see it is KOBALT and Milwaukee is on par with each other. I don't think one is better than another. I always liked KOBALT. I've bought KOBALT, I bought Milwaukee, and I bought a bunch of other tools. And, they're all brand name. They're all very nice tools. But one thing is for sure, I was actually very surprised when I found this one for $100, because when I spent $450 for just the ratchet and the batteries, to be honest with you guys, I was kind of having like deep breaths, if you know what I mean. I'm like just inhaling and exhaling, just like, the look of a man that's worried he didn't get a good enough deal. I'm thinking, you know what? I like Milwaukee. I looked at all the tests. It seemed that it was great versus Snap-on, versus Harbor Tool and Freight One. But I'm thinking, is there anything else out there? And if you guys are thinking the same thing, well, you came to the right video, because, man, I could not sleep till 5 o'clock in the morning last night. Seriously, guys, like no joke. And I went through every single video review on YouTube that I could find that could tell me anything different, because I'm thinking, is it really the best deal that I got? Really? I don't know, because the tool looked great. Everybody says it's great, but is it really? So it's really hard to believe, even though you could tell the reviews are unbiased. So anyways, this particular ratchet here, it's also rated 55 foot-pounds of torque, okay? But one thing you don't want to mistake is, this is not an impact wrench, and Milwaukee is not an impact wrench. This is a ratchet, which happens to have a 3/8 anvil on it. And this is extended reach. The one that I showed you in the previous video, I know I said I'm going to look to see if there's one extended, because I was looking for something a bit longer. The Milwaukee that I found for $200, it's about this long. They have they have many different sizes in those, but the extended one was not available at Home Depot. So I needed a tool right away, so I went ahead and grabbed the one that's for $200, and I could not get another one, because what I wanted to do today is perform like a certain serpentine belt removal with the removal of the pulleys and swapping them out, and tensioner on my Mercedes Sprinter van. And it's very tough to get in between the radiator and an engine. And something like this would definitely, I think, work. This remains to be seen, because in this video I'm going to try to show you guys how this can be used, if it can be useful in that type of situation. I am certainly hoping that it can, but I really don't know for sure. But one thing's for sure, when I put a wrench on it and I try to, you know, remove the bolt and stuff, it's not happening for me. It's really difficult. So I would need to disassemble the whole entire front end just to get that done. So you can kind of see that. Why would I do that if I could just use a proper tool for the job, and it will save me a lot of time in putting something back together? But anyways, let's go ahead and actually open up this tool and take a look at it. We will unbox this one in this video as well, because I do believe that if you're going to be buying this, this is probably going to be a good fit for you. But you decide yourself. I do want to mention, I don't think I need to show you this, but I showed you this in a previous video. I did buy this for myself. This is not a sponsored video, so it's not like it matters to me whether you buy this tool or not, because it doesn't. I'm making this review solely for somebody else out there, just like myself. You're not sure, you're wondering, is there something better? And I want to show you that, hey, it might not be better, but this is another choice. It's probably about the same, because I could see that KOBALT and Milwaukee, their build quality is about the same. And maybe, just maybe, and if you guys know this, comment in the comments below that. Maybe they might even be made at the same plant. I don't know. But one thing's for sure, Milwaukee's $200 for the tool, and this one is $100, and the specs are the same. So we get a brushless type of motor. We get 5-year warranty. We get 55 foot-pounds of torque. And I think this is actually good. So the type of trigger is here. We will test in this video. I think it's like a variable speed. So the more you press it, the more it spins. I will provide all the specs for this tool in the description below, along with the link for what price you could actually get them online. If you want, you could use that link to buy yourself one, because I'm going to look for the best price possible, like I always do. If not, you could just go to your local hardware store and buy this or something else that you're looking for. But I will tell you guys this for sure. I spent till 5 o'clock in the morning last night trying to find information that I'm about to give you guys. I've looked at every single review out there. You know, I was trying to find something that's comparable to Milwaukee, and I had a very hard time finding KOBALT. And you know how I find this? In the comment section. I was looking through comments and people were writing something about KOBALT, and I'm like, really, KOBALT? I love KOBALT. I've been using them ever since I was 18 years old. And I went to the you know, like Lowe's.com, and I looked up KOBALT Ratchet, and sure enough, I've seen this one for $100. And the original price, I believe, was like $136, you know, if I'm not mistaken. The price might be fluctuating, but I think because of the holidays, this is so much less, okay? So as far as the build quality, it's definitely a great type of tool. Some of the videos that I watched, people said it's too big, it's too, you know, heavy and stuff like that. Guys, I don't know about that. You know, this is a tool. It's like, it's meant to be used to work. And the way I see it is, the more heavier the tool is, the more heavy duty the tool is. You know, that's just the way I see it, okay? So I'm not even going to get into the weight. It's like not important to me. The most important thing is, can I get down and remove some bolts, you know, like in between a radiator and an engine? If I could do that, great. You know, can I use this in tight spots? Great. Does the battery last? If it does, great. So this is going to be the weakest battery that we're going to be testing inside of this box, which is 2 amp hours. But because it's a brushless, it might actually work out just fine. So let's go ahead and actually open this up really quickly. I'm not going to waste any one of your time. Most important thing is to share the most important information with you guys. I will get back into the specs of the drill. It's not the most important thing right now. What is important is everything else. So obviously, wow, it actually comes with a drill bit. That's awesome. And it comes with like a hook for your belt. I like those. You might like them, you might not. For some reason, they put a bolt. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So they put like a little drill bit so you could actually install it. That's actually really nice of them. I like how they did that. So we're just gonna put that in the box for now. So we have a nice box, bag, not box, a bag, a nice bag for this tool. And I definitely like the bag. It's free. Why would I look the gift horse in the mouth? But you know what? This bag is nice. I've seen somebody trying to put this tool in here because I've seen somebody actually have the same idea, and they actually recorded a similar type of video where they bought just these two tools, and I actually thought that video was really helpful, so I gave the person a like because that was a good idea to try to get this, and this for $100. Why is that a good deal? Well, guess what? Our charger by itself is $59. This 2 amp hour battery is another $29. So that's $100. Well, together, all of these things are $100 as well. Well, the drill is on sale, or this is like an impact type of so let's see the correct word for it. So this is a 24 volt max brushless. Basically, it says max speed, max power, max motor life, max runtime. So this is a impact driver kit. So a 1/4 inch impact driver kit. So this is really cool. So let's see how much battery life it came with. So we got about half battery life, okay? So basically, this is a really good deal, don't you think, guys? You get an extra tool with it, because now you could just like swap them in and out, and if you want, you could just swap this battery on here. And I'll tell you what, guys, this is actually nice. It does not feel like if the battery's like in a way or anything, because this tool is actually longer. It's like some tools are this length, seriously. So this extra battery is just like, okay, extra place to grip onto if you're, you know, trying to do this. So it's got like a bluish type of LED on here. It's actually white, but it's just because of the blue, it looks like it's bluish. So let's take a look. So this is basically going to the right. So it is like one of those that the lighter you press, the slower it is, the more like that, you see? And it stops immediately, look. So that's actually like really cool technology. So now we're going to twist it the other way. So this is removing bolts, and this is slowly removing bolts. So it's got about like 3 variable speeds from what I could see. It's just like slow. Maybe 4 or 5. Definitely nice, guys. Next, what I want to do, guys, is I want to test this in real life situation. I want to torque down some bolts, and I want to do the proper test for this tool because I actually have not seen one done on YouTube. I tried to look for one. I don't know the actual rating of removing bolts with this tool. But this is not an impact, like I said. So if it does jerk, if it stops, it's gonna jerk on you and stuff like that, you know. But, you know, you can hold it with 2 hands and stuff like that. So I want to actually try to see if I could remove what I want to remove with the tool. So with this type of tool here, it's definitely nice. I love these things. I actually have a Makita one. It's about the same size. It's also like really nice. And I use it all the time. One thing I don't know. I know my Makita, I could actually just stick this in there and it automatically inserts. But like with this one, it doesn't. Like you see, like when you put this in, it doesn't automatically like insert. So you actually have to pull it to get it in there. Okay. With Makita, you could slide in there, but to pull it out, you need to pull on and then you could come it out. So it's not an issue to me. It doesn't even matter. So like whatever, you know, it works. So basically, wow. A speed for removing is so much faster. So let's see what other modes it has. It's got modes like 1. Okay, so it's actually set to mode 1. So there's mode 2. And mode 3. So that's actually really awesome. So let's test the removal speed of screws, I guess, or bolts. That's 1. That's 2. It sounds the same on all 3 to me, but trying to screw them in, speed 1. That's speed 2. Speed 3. And notice it stops right away as well. So that's actually really cool. So all of these things are brushless, and you could get all this for 200 bucks. What a deal. Guys, if you like this video, please hit a like. And let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about this? Would you rather get a Milwaukee? Maybe you already using a lot of Milwaukees and that's what you want in your bag, and that's fine. Milwaukee is a great tool. But what do you think for the price? Would you rather have this here, what I just have with the bag, with the, you know, with the charger and the battery for 200, or would you rather have that tool by itself for 200? That's a Milwaukee. I would like to see what you guys say in the comments below, because to me, I think this is a heck of a lot better deal, to be honest. So that's actually what I want to share with you guys. Do keep in mind, it's the holiday season. We're still in December of 2020. I don't know if this is a sale, if this is permanent, because this is a sale. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I've asked the Lowe's employees how long it's gonna last, but they don't know. So maybe this is gonna go back in price. But one thing I do want to point out, okay, if you are getting this tool from Home Depot, like I'm not talking about this. If you are getting a Milwaukee just like this from Home Depot, there's a special right now. You could get a 2 amp hour battery for free. So that kind of brings the tool down to $140 because of the battery, and you're basically getting the same thing. The only thing you're not going to be having is a charger. So you're going to pay $200 for a tool and the battery. You're just not going to have the charger. That may not be a deal breaker for you because you probably already have the charger, you know, especially if you're using a lot of Milwaukee tools. And that being said, once you buy that initial charger and, you know, a couple batteries, it's not like you're going to have to buy them again for a while. There's a 3-year warranty on the battery, so at least they're going to last you 3 years. So that means anything else you buy by Milwaukee, you'll be able to use those batteries. But I think for $200, I much rather have this, a charger, a battery, and another impact. To me, that seems like a better deal to me. So, but there you have it, guys. This is my little review. And now it's time for me to go actually test it and tell you guys how this tool performs.